What is up, boys? It's SmackNPie here, getting strong, 30k almost there. Let's do this, boys. And today we're talking about Dark Deception. We're not even gonna waste any more time, boys. Without wasting any more time, let us begin. Now, before I get to chapter 5 itself, like Mannequins, I need to tell you guys something about the physical and digital edition of Dark Deception entire game. Now, I am a sucker for these kind of collectors and editions and all of that good stuff, so automatically I started assuming maybe there will be one in the future. Gladly, I didn't have to ask Vince because someone already did, and Vince talked about it amazingly. I'm a sucker for physical edition for games, especially when physical editions have a bit more than just the disc for the game, like a book, a signed poster, anything from indie devs. It means that your game made it. Anyways, Vince talked about this.
Says, will you consider a digital or physical art book when the game's finished? Hope you are all doing well. Yep, we're doing great, and yeah, we actually are talking about an art book, both physical and digital, you know, once all 5 chapters are done and we can collect all the artwork together into something impressive. So yeah, that's definitely something we're planning, and we're kind of looking at some of the best places to print that from. We'll get to that.
Yes, boys, both physical and digital art book alongside the discs may happen. It is not confirmed. It may happen. Most likely it'll happen. However, nothing will be made official until after chapter 5. Till chapter 5, no physical stuff, all digital stuff. Both physical and digital edition. Like, if you don't know what art book is, let's just say the art book for Dark Deception would have something like in which every art, environments, designs, monsters, level, all of the behind the scenes that looked cool but couldn't made it into the final project, or did made it but still looked cool, will be in it. Like kind of sort of director's commentary. Trust me, you want those kind of good stuff, and both physical and digital editions will be available. I'm getting that physical copy and I'm giving away when the time comes, so stay subscribed, boys. We're gonna move on with all that excitement. Co-op mode. This is the number 2nd point. Am I wondering, Smack, will we ever see a co-op mode where we'll play as 2 players, or maybe a Dark Deception monster and immortal? That game is different. We're gonna come to that. Well, I have a good news and a bad news.
It says, will Dark Deception ever have a co-op mission? Not in the single player, no. That will be more in Monsters and Mortals, a cooperative play mode. So if you're looking forward to that, then give Monsters and Mortals a try.
Good news is that it will happen, but the bad news is it won't be in the main game of Dark Deception. Yes, boys, the main game where we'll have 5 chapters, maybe a DLC, or maybe chapter 6, who knows? I'm just speculating. The thing is, it won't be in the main game, it is confirmed. However, it is in the multiplayer section. There's a specific video for multiplayer coming very soon, but we will have co-op where we'll play 2 players, maybe 2 players getting all the shards like Monsters and Mortals, but that will be only specific to multiplayer section. It makes sense. Come on, boys. And besides, there are so many modes available in so many multiplayer games. Just go and check them out. It's clean. You don't need that in here. Although I will say there should be a really easy mode. Like we have an easy mode right now. There should be a very easy mode for people who just want to see and pass through the ending, just like YouTubers who don't have much time. Anyways, we're gonna move on to point number 3. Now we're gonna get to the mannequins. Number 3 is Mannequins skills and abilities. Now this was confirmed a bit before, but now we got even more confirmation. Mannequins are, of course, chapter 5's first level, maybe chapter 5's one of 2 levels. There's another confirmation for chapter 5, but we'll get to that in some other video. However, we knew that mannequins will be crazy. They will be incredibly unique, but now it is confirmed that they are incredibly faster.
Thank you very much. Are the mannequins going to be fast? Yes, they're going to be very fast.
Now, we knew that they have crazy moveset, but it is yet to reveal that whether they're faster than the speed boost itself. Now, if that's the case, I think that will be the case, we are done, because we would need more than speed boost, teleportation, primal fear, because they're gonna be crazy and they're gonna be all over the place on us. Just think of siren heads, remove sirens, reduce the size of their height, and you get yourself mannequins and they're crazy fast. Goodness gracious, we are done, boys. Then we have number 4, chapter 5 soundtrack. Now, there's one thing confirmed. Now, we shouldn't be talking about chapter 5. Chapter 4 isn't even out yet. That's kind of not cool. But Vincent Living did talk about chapter 5 soundtrack.
Will we get OSTs for Mannequins soon? We actually are already working on chapter 5 OSTs, but we're not going to release them until chapter 4 is out. Obviously, that'd be weird if we start releasing chapter 5 soundtrack tracks before Chapter 4 is even out. So I wouldn't expect that anytime soon until Chapter 4 is out.
Yep, the soundtrack for Chapter 5, it's in its initial stages, is already in work, boys, for the Mannequins, I believe personally. However, it won't be announced or revealed or talked about or previewed until after Chapter 4. I mean, that's common sense. Come on, y'all. So instead, here are some soundtracks made by fans. Not real, but fans, for your viewing pleasure. That didn't sound right. Alright, point number 5, we have the location for Mannequins. Now, this was confirmed by Glowstick Entertainment themselves before, but that was a long time ago. This one is updated. We got the real confirmation now.
Is the mall harder than the Joy Joy Gang level? Well, the mall is in Chapter 5, and that's not entirely built yet, so I can't say if it's harder or not. It will be challenging in its own way. We'll just say that.
Yep, boys, Winston Living revealed that the mall is indeed Mannequins' locations, which aligns perfectly with Doug Hauser, his story, and all of that good stuff. This was sure confirmed before, as you know from the Instagram. However, this fits perfectly with automatonophobia, the fear of human-like figures like the Mannequins. Just imagine the sound effects in mall could easily be crowd ambience. Now that's really scary stuff. Forget all of that doom duckies and monkeys and Agatha. Crowd ambience is the real deal out here. And at the end, of course, you can have Doug Hauser from here going crazy. More onto that in just a bit. Then at number 6, we have Mannequins differentiation. Now each mannequin we know is gonna be scary, it's gonna be tough, it's gonna be really fast, they're gonna have crazy moveset, but do they all act like one another? Well, Winston Living actually talked about this.
Question number 21 from Carter. Will there be different types of mannequins? Yes, there will be. So yeah, it's not all the same mannequin.
Yeah, boys, each mannequin is going to be different from one another. They possess something unique, and their behavior, pattern, moveset is going to be different from one another. They don't spawn in one direction. They don't spawn in one area. They don't have time specifics, so that is confirmed that they're more than one. But they're fast, they're scary, their moveset is unpredictable, and each one of them is going to be different, attacking machines and human-like figures. No one is ready for that, trust me. Then at number 7, and this might be the final one before we end this video. I know this video was short. Come on, I'm trying to do daily uploads out here. Anyways, it is massively believed in the community that Mannequins mechanics are gonna be like Gold Watchers. Now, I did talk about it in previous videos. We're gonna have a little bit more talk here. Winston Living's actually talked about this.
Do the Mannequins have the same AI as the Watchers? No, they don't. They have every enemy has a unique AI, different from all the other enemies. So it'll be something unique.
That it is confirmed that their mechanics are not like Gold Watchers. I think WeGamer made a video on why their mechanics are not like Gold Watchers, and it is completely opposite, which I personally believe they're probably opposite. But when said that they're intense, their mechanics are intense and crazy, I would say it is gonna be near impossible to beat Mannequins, because I have to remind you all that Vince himself said Chapter 5 tops Chapter 4 in difficulty. Mannequins, that they're faster than the speed boost, we have to use teleportation, primal fear, vanish, magnet, all of them powers in a mall with crowd ambience, with so many mannequins. Maybe they're taller than us, who knows? Maybe they're giant figures, not like Siren Head, but like giant figures like Joy Gang, with mall at night, with so many floors, maybe 3 zones, just like Chapter 4's 3 zone. Boys, we are done. We're finished. Rest in peace before even Chapter 4 comes out. But I'm personally looking forward to Mannequins the most. All 3 3 levels are from chapter 4. I'm excited for those, but chapter 5's excitement would be a mashup of all of that good stuff from previous chapters, and I for once can't wait for chapter 5. Let me know, boys, if you're excited for that as well. Obviously, we need to keep our focus to chapter 4. It's coming soon, don't worry. I'm assuring you it is coming very soon. There are no specific dates, but I will inform you as soon as we get the release date, so don't panic, don't spam, stay safe, and stay clean and healthy, because mannequins are dirty. That rhymed. I need to stop, that's cringe.